What's going on, guys? I just finished reading Rise, and I'm just gonna get right on into this one. To sum up the story, we have John, a Superman like hero, and he's getting to know a woman in the bathroom of a bar when suddenly duty calls, and he must leave her, but not before leaving her his number. He's a very a generous person in that regard. Afterwards, they do get a second chance on a date, and he doesn't feel inclined to help save other people because he's like, oh, so and so can get this job done. And that is when Issa, that's the best I can do for it, ISA, so that's how her name is spelled. Uh, she talks some sense into him. It's like, why risk their lives when you could do it really quick? So he goes out and he is he's needing a little bit of a pick me up during one of these life saving attempts here. He's kind of feeling like, man, this might be it for me, and he is inspired a little bit to continue on, and this pushes him through, and then he gets a lot more recognition through for his deeds through like the city and things like that. So. And without spoiling too much, I'll just say that we get some flash forwards and we see where John's life is headed, and that's just where I'll leave it for right now. I really don't want to give too much away. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of Superman comparisons on this, and that I just feel it's pretty unavoidable. However, I do feel like John is doing his own thing where it's not like a carbon copy of Superman. We do see he's got like super speed, super hearing, and he's got very resilient skin and flight. So I mean, like I said, we're definitely going to be getting some Superman comparisons. However, now it's not fully discussed it's not fully given us what his limitations are, and it does look like he needs kind of like a little recharge at times, and I'm not entirely certain what all it needs. So like it was kind of something that inspired him is what kind of gave him a little bit of a boost. So I'm at least more interested in reading this than I am Superman. I have no hate towards Superman. He's just not a character for me. Now, with that being said, these kind of power levels don't typically interest me. I don't know how long I'm going to stick with this story, but I'm at least interested enough to keep going on and pursue issue 2, maybe even 3 before calling it quits. Because, again, this just isn't my thing. I think it's interesting, but these just aren't my kind of superheroes. So I'll at least hang with it for a little bit. And I would say if, like, characters like Superman or, whomever are your kind of thing, this is certainly worth checking out. And if you would like to know where you can get a copy for yourself, be sure to look at the link in the description for where you might be able to pick up a copy, or at least 2 to follow for any second chance campaigns that may arise. But that is all I have for today, guys. So until next time, take care and God bless.